Let's face it, LumaFusion is one of the best video editor apps available in the App Store. However, when it comes to color grading, there is still a lot of work to be done. Sure, it has some tools that you can use, but overall it comes short. In today's video, I'm going to tell you how you can properly color grade your videos using the iPad. Let's go! Color grading is a major thing, either in photography or filming. I've been saying that for me, the iPad is a revolutionary tool because it's so powerful and because of the freedom that it gives us. With so many great apps that allowed us to do so much, I always felt that it always came short when talking about video color grading. LumaFusion is an amazing app for so many reasons, and it's for me the to-go-to tool for video editing on the iPad. However, it lacks some features around color grading. Sure, it has some LUTs and presets and you can play around with some things, but it still lacks many options. So today I'm going to show you 3 apps that you can use to properly color grade your videos. There's Videograde, Video Lut and Darkroom. I'm sure that you can find many others in the App Store. However, I've chosen these 3 for a simple reason. They all offer more and better tools than the ones that you will find in LumaFusion to color grade your videos. I want to start by telling you that I find a setback in all of them. To be able to use the tools available in these apps to color grade your videos, they'll have to be in your camera roll. This means that you can't import your videos from an external drive or SSD or even from another app directly to any of these apps. Or at least I wasn't able to do it, no matter how hard I tried. I even tried to reach some of the developers of these apps to see if there was a way to solve this, but none of them answered me back. Okay, it's time to see what I can do with these apps. Let's start with Videograde. This is a one-time purchase and with it you get a lot of tools. The layout is very simple and lets you concentrate on the video that you are working in. You have your basic tools like exposure, contrast, vibrance and temperature, which has some presets like sunny, cloud and so on, that you can use or adjust it manually to your wish. You can add some vignette and be quite precise with the amount of it. Of course, you can also adjust the sharpness, reduce or increase the noise if you want to give it a more retro look. Saturation and brightness are obviously available. You have your reds, greens and blues. You can posterize and pixelate and rotate a video. Some of these tools are also available in LumaFusion, but I find that here you have more control. I want to point out a very simple but for me a very useful tool. As you go along editing your video, you may sometimes ask yourself if you already played with some of the tools available. Well, Videograde has you covered. So, for example, if I want to know if I already played with saturation, I just have to look at it because there is this green dot in front of it. Visually is a great tool and helps me to speed up my work. In the top sections you have some other tools, simple but useful. The first ones are self-explanatory. The next 2 are all about LUTs or presets that you can create or import. Next, we have this tool that allows you to see the timeline of the video that you are editing. You can also add the Instagram and you can also use some tools to see the before and after. The last tool is a preview of the video with the edits that you have done. Down here, when you have the timeline on, you can take a snapshot. So, there you have it, Videograde, a great app that you can use to color grade your videos. Now, let's check out the Video Lut app. This app is amazing, and it has so many tools and honestly, I don't understand most of them and what they are for, because I'm not an expert in color grading. But when you look at it, it seems that it has all the tools that a pro will need. It's well organized, has different menus, and you can create or import your LUTs. It supports many LUT formats, DaVinci Resolve, Autodesk, Cube, PNG, and many other. But if you don't want to bother with it, you can always use one of the 1500 available. I repeat, 1500 available LUTs. I would get lost just finding the right one. I'm telling you guys, there are so many things in here that you could spend all day just with a video. Just look at this. It has split toning, RGB curves, LAR curves, HSL sliders or curves, split tone, color wheels, and many more. Of course, you can adjust the saturation, brightness, contrast, exposure, gamma, temperature, set color masks, and all these tools can be used to create your LUTs that after you can save or export. If you really know about color grading, this app may be the right one for you. And it only costs $4.99 as a one-time purchase. Tell me if that is not amazing. Now let's check out the Darkroom app. This is the one that I've been using. Why? Because it's the one that I understand the most, is user-friendly, and it has all the tools that I need. My last video was about some apps for photo editing, and Darkroom was one of the apps that I mentioned. Recently, Darkroom started to allow color grading videos, so now you can use all the tools available for editing photos in your videos. Curves, crops, straight, vignette, color pick, you name it. It's not as complete as the Video Lut app, but for what I need and considering my knowledge about color grading, it does the job. You can even create your own presets that you can use on the videos that you're editing. It's a shame that you cannot export them to LumaFusion, for example. So you have always to color grade the videos in the Darkroom app and after export them to LumaFusion. Darkroom lets you choose if you want to keep or not the original and the new version. And lets you decide which codec sets you want to use to export. And that brings us to the real negative point of this app. Rendering time. It takes too long to render. I mean, a 5 minutes video can take more than 10 minutes to render, which is too long. This is something that Darkroom developers have to improve. So, pricing. Well, it offers different pricings, and you can buy everything with a one-time purchase if you wish. And that's it. Now you know. You can color grade your videos like a pro with this great tool, the iPad. Thanks for watching, see you next time.